Today in the grain market, soybeans were lower. That bearish crop report really kind of hit the soybeans hard. Domestic and global numbers were more than expected, and it dropped about 10 cents. You know, after being close to unchanged earlier in the day, we were hoping that maybe something good might come out of it, but nothing doing. Right now, the focus now moves to the harvest. And after that, there really isn't much to give this market much of a lift unless we get some kind of news of a trade deal, and so far that's not looking very good at this point. Corn was also higher. Those world stocks were lower than expected, really gave the market a boost. It stayed up 5 or 6 cents and was relatively strong, but the White House director, Peter Navarro, said that there's going to be no China deal at all and nothing doing for phase one. And when you get headlines like that really doesn't bode well for the market. And we see now that corn is unchanged, and who knows, maybe it might slip a little bit lower. The USDA report was mildly bullish, and we weren't able to hang on to it. That really says a lot with where these markets are going to be going. Wheat was mixed today. That USDA did cut the 1920 stocks number and gave it a lift, and it actually rallied quickly up to over the D contract went up to 517, up 5 or 6 cents at the time, but it was short-lived. Even though the report was important about that tariff news, the problem is that it just places a dark cloud over all of the grain markets, and that's what really put the pressure on. So any kind of rally that we were able to benefit from early on did not hang on. So the confirmation that the U.S. is not going to do anything, I think, really hurt the markets. And now we see the wheat markets actually much lower, and we're back to the drawing board again. And certainly looks like that we might not see anything until January. So expect to see volatility in the market, and really be watching headlines more than anything to try to figure out which way to go and which direction we're gonna make from here on out. But right now, we can start looking at some of these support numbers to see if this market can hold. Otherwise, we might see a little bit of leakage in all the grains to start to slip a little bit lower.